Hey there, kindred spirit. My name is Diane Armstrong, and together with my sidekick Imogene, a 7-pound Chihuahua mix rescue, we've been living nomadically in a 2015 Ford Transit 250 mid-roof van for the past 5 years. Welcome back to the channel, where we explore big questions tucked inside everyday moments, using sayings, quotes, and questions that resonate as the essence of truth. With a twist. Instead of famous quotes from historical figures, I'm sharing the wisdom of everyday people I've met along my journey. Most of them you'll never meet, but their insights left a mark on my life, and perhaps they'll leave one on yours too. Today, we're unpacking the classic phrase, "I've got a need to know." Originating in military and intelligence settings, this saying was used to keep sensitive information limited to those who truly needed it. For me, it's always been more than just a phrase. It's also been a family joke, a tool for self-reflection, and a doorway into understanding boundaries, curiosity, and letting go of control. So let me set the scene. My 7-year-old son, now 39, was on a play date at a friend's house just down the street. When he came home, glowing with excitement, he announced, Mom, we went to the park." Now, the park was close and safe, no streets across, but I froze for a moment. Until that day, I had known where my son was every second of his life. Suddenly, I realized I hadn't known, and nothing bad had happened. It was a turning point for me. I realized the need-to-know game was just beginning. One day, I wouldn't know where he was, or even need to know. And more importantly, he'd decide what I needed to know. That moment hit me like a freight train. Before we dive deeper, let me take a moment to thank today's sponsor, me! And happy to do it. If you're enjoying this content, take a second to hit subscribe and tap the notification bell to stay updated. And if this resonates with you, consider sharing it with a kindred spirit. For those ready to explore more deeply, join the CultivateLife community through YouTube memberships or Patreon. I've recently created a self-guided exercise called Cultivating Core Values to help you live with greater purpose. This foundational tool transformed my life over 20 years ago and became a cornerstone of my mentoring workshops before I went nomadic. Now, it's part of our community portal, a space to learn, connect, and celebrate growth together. And now, back to the fun. Welcome back. Let's break this down. The need to know idea exists on a spectrum with two sides. The I need to know everything humans, and those humans deciding what others need to know. Both reflect our relationship with control, trust, and boundaries. Observing ourselves when we feel that vibration, the pull to know or to hold back, is the practice. If you crave constant information, ask yourself, why do I feel the need to know? Is it about control, anxiety, or trust? Is this something I truly need to know, or can it wait? The first time that you notice where you are on this spectrum, I want you to take a moment and give yourself the biggest hug, pats on the back. That is the key. And after that, here's all you have to do. Number 1, pause and reflect. Notice the urge and sit with it before acting. Number 2, practice trust. Believe that others, your kids, partner, or friends, can navigate their lives without our constant input. Set limits for overthinking. Accept that not knowing every detail doesn't mean things will go wrong. And here's the kicker. The world keeps turning, even when we don't know every detail. Sometimes letting go is the most profound act of trust we can offer to ourselves and to others. Now, at the other end of the spectrum, if you're editing what others need to know, consider this balance. Number 1, transparency matters. Share what's meaningful, but don't overwhelm. Respect privacy. It's okay to hold things back as long as trust remains intact. Number 3, when you do share, ensure it's intentional and kind. This isn't about secrecy. It's about creating space for growth, for yourself and for others. So how does this play out in your life? Have you ever noticed yourself needing to know too much or holding back when someone else might need clarity? Let me know in the comments. I'm really interested to take this conversation further. Thank you for spending this time with me. Until next time, let's keep cultivating a life filled with curiosity, connection, and trust. I'll see you down the path.